I'd like to turn, Mr. Jackson, to generally how you write songs. Can you tell me what process you go through when you're writing a song, if there is a general process?
Well, the process I go through is songs kind of just come. They create themselves, like I've said before. I'm just the source through which they come. And it's a beautiful thing. It's very spiritual. It's like standing under a tree and letting a leaf fall and trying to catch it. It's that beautiful. And what I do is it comes into my head. I could be walking along, on a road, or I could be sitting on a bench at Disneyland or something, eating peanuts, and there it is, it's in my head. Or I could be in the shower, or I can wake up, like when I did when I wrote We Are the World. And there the song is. It's right in my head. The entire composition, That's how it happens.
Once you have the song in your head, what do you do next to get the song?
I go to a tape recorder and I put the sounds down orally with my mouth, making sounds of how I want the bass or the strings or the drums or each part to go, the way I hear it. Because the key is to get exactly what you're hearing in your head on that tape.
You realize that one of the songs at issue in this lawsuit is a song called The Girl Is Mine? You aware of that?
Yes.
Who wrote The Girl Is Mine?
I wrote The Girl Is Mine.
What album did The Girl Is Mine appear on?
Sorry. That's the, sorry. The Thriller album.
Was it also released as a single?
Yes, the first single off of Thriller.
The lyric, what's The Girl Is Mine about?
It's very simple. It's two guys kind of quarreling over the same girl, which happens. Saying, no, she's mine, no, she's mine, she loves me, okay? That type of thing. She always looks at me, that type of thing. And they're just quarreling over the same girl. So that's what it's about.
How'd you get the idea for that, what you just described?
It just came. It just came. Quincy said to me, write a song that you and Paul McCartney can sing together. So, I guess I went to sleep, and when I woke up the next day, there it was, and I ran to the tape recorder, and I started to put down what I heard in my head.
You mentioned Quincy. Who's Quincy? Quincy
Jones is a producer, songwriter. He's a really great guy. He's wonderful. I love him.
Have you worked with him before? Yeah. When did you first work with Quincy Jones?
I first, I'm not positive. I think I was 9 years old. Yeah, I was 9 years old. I met him with Sammy Davis Jr. I think it was at Sammy's house. And that's when I first set eyes on him. And I never knew that we would end up working together professionally. And then we did The Wiz, which was in New York City. And then after The Wiz, we did an album called Off the Wall.
The Wiz was a motion picture?
Yes, Universal.
Now, at some point, you made a tape recording of The Girl Is Mine, a work tape?
Yes.
I'd like to play for you a document that's previously been marked as Exhibit 489, and what I'll do is give this to the reporter after we're done so that he can hold in his custody. And I'll just play a little bit of it at first, Mr. Jackson, and ask you to tell me whether you recognize Exhibit 489. My question is, I'm going to play Exhibit 489, and again, Mr. Jackson, ask you whether you recognize it. I'll just play a portion of it. I'm going to stop the exhibit 489 for a moment and ask you, Mr. Jackson, whether you recognize that.
Yes, that's me writing the parts to The Girl Is Mine, creating it. Sorry.
What were the circumstances under which you started making exhibit 489?
Well, just a tape recorder there and making sounds like...
Objection. Are we going to have this
right in my
objection?
dreams, since I met her from the
I have an objection. I have an objection.
Well, that's how I did it.
How did you how did you come to? You may have told me already, but I don't think you did. How did you come to get the song, the music on exhibit 489 in mind?
Like I've said before, songs create themselves. It just come out of me. You know, it just come from inside out. And I think I'm just the source through which it comes. And you asked me how I created, and I started to perform to give you an example of how it's done, of how I create songs. And when I create my music, I make these sounds. I wrote a song called Who Is
Objection.
It?
Do you recall where you were when The Girl Is Mine, the song The Girl Is Mine came to you, Mr. Jackson?
I think I was at the Encino house or a condominium, because we were rebuilding the Encino house and staying in a smaller place.
Let me play for you some more of Exhibit 489. I'm going to stop it at some point and ask some more questions.
Yeah, that's The Girl Is Mine.
Objection.
Doggone girl is mine.
Is there a question before the...
Will you show us what you were doing on that tape?
Yeah. Every night she walks right in my dreams, since I met her from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine. Don't waste your time, because the doggone girl is mine.
When you were making some sounds with your mouth, what was the purpose of that?
The sounds are the rhythms that I make. I wrote a song on the Dangerous album called Who Is It? And what I do is I go to a tape recorder and I put down the sounds the way I'm hearing it in my head. And I'm hearing the bass, I'm hearing the percussion, I'm hearing the drums, and the Who Is It? Like, it goes, bum, that's how it's done. So what I do is I go to a tape recorder and I just put exactly what I'm hearing in my head down on tape, and that's how I pretty much do it.
Would you briefly show us how you made the rhythm sounds on The Girl Is Mine tape?
Sure. Like that.
I'd like to play...
Girl is mine. Sorry, my voice. I'm really hoarse. At a concert last night. My throat is
Objection.
really
Move to
bad.
strike.
No, I've stopped the tape. You were singing some lyrics and not others, is that right?
Pardon?
You were singing some lyrics but not others.
Yes.
Why was that?
Because certain words come into your head at a certain time that are fitting for the melody. Certain words come with the melody at the same time that it's created. You know, heal the world. I mean, I didn't think about it. It just came. make it a better place. So it came with the melody. Heal the world. And I thought about it, wow, that's nice. Heal the world. Let's heal our planet.
Let me play some more of Exhibit 489.
The girl is mine.
I'll stop there. You were making some noise where you just laughed. What were you doing there on The Girl Is Mine?
I was imitating a Moog bass where you play the bass on a keyboard, but you have this little, it's like a stick where you can go, ooh, ooh, like noises like that. Do 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 do, like that.
Thank you. You're singing some high notes there.
Yeah.
Jack.
What were you singing at that point, just before I stopped the tape?
I'm singing what I hear over the chorus, like a string part. Da 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 da. The girl is mine.
The girl is mine. See how she's hanging high low for me. She know what she's done. She knows that is what to do.
You just sang. Did you just hear some words on the tape?
Yeah, that part of the song I never used
Why not?
because it went in another direction, and I can tell by listening to that where it's gonna go. It's probably gonna go da 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 da, because it's most likely to go in that direction. I haven't heard this since then.
I know that I can be.
There it is.
She done back inside of me. She just I her so sweet.
Objection. There's no question before the witness.
I heard this so long.
The girl should know she mine. The girl is mine. The girl is mine.
Look at the witness.
The girl is mine. Don't she's mine. La la la.
What part were you singing just before I stopped the tape?
Counterlines, musical counterlines that can go against the main part. It could be a keyboard, it could be a flute, it could be a string part. It's like a tapestry of sound, which is what the law of music is.
Continue playing Exhibit 489.
On the piano, it's like this. Do-da. It starts off do-da.
What were you doing right there? What was that?
Creating another part that I heard, which I did do on the demo, which I played myself.
Well, was there a particular musical instrument that you were
It's a piano. It's accenting. Like that.
Okay, I'm just going to play some more of Exhibit 489, Mr. Jackson. Why don't you wait for my question?
Okay.
What'd you say right there?
Strings.
And what did that mean?
It's the part that would go over a verse, like a second verse, which would climax the song, which would build it.
Were you imitating a particular instrument when you made that sound?
Yes.
What?
Strings. I haven't said, I go strings.
Those are strings.
So I'm going to play more of Exhibit 489. Yeah, I'm playing more of Exhibit 489.
Piano.
What did you just say on the tape?
I'm not positive. I think it said piano or something. What I'm doing now after
Let me
creating...
ask you, what are you doing now on the tape?
Okay. After creating the melody, I'm now creating the different sounds that I want to go with the melody. What each instrument should do to create the song.
Play more of Exhibit 489.
Guitar.
What were you doing there?
Creating a French horn part, which I never used. Da 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 da.
Thank you.
That could be soft horn.
What did you just say
I
there?
just said that could be soft horns.
Continue with Exhibit 489.
I can tell the way she in the head that she knows feeling fine. And she talks to me safe in her bed, and I know she on her mind. The girl is mine. Do 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 do. The girl is mine. And don't write this song. Don't write anything. Let the song create itself.
That's my law.
Let me back the tape up slightly. And I do want to.
That's what I've been saying.
And don't write this song. Do, 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 do. The girl is mine. And don't write this song. Don't write anything. Let the song create itself. Let the strings tell you what to do, where they should come. Let the piano tell you what chords to hit. What are the fills? Let the bass tell you what it should be doing. Everything. Let it create itself. Let it form. Let it do what it wants to do. Don't force upon the song. Let the song force upon you. Let it tell you where to go.
Okay, what did you mean by what you said on the tape?
What I meant was, a song creates itself. I'm just the source through which it comes. It all creates itself. When a song comes to me, I'm hearing the strings, I'm hearing the bass, I'm hearing the drums, I'm hearing everything comes as a package. It's like catching a leaf that falls from a tree. It's the most spiritual, beautiful thing that can ever happen. And sometimes I just get on my knees and I pray to God out of thankfulness that it happened, that it came to me. And that's what I'm saying. Let it create itself, because it's trying to create itself.
I'll continue with Exhibit 489.
Punchline, that piano feel that goes do 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 do. That's harmony with that voice harmony, which do 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 do.
What'd you say right there?
Some type of harmony part. Oh, the girl is mine. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What I'm trying to do is, what I'm hearing in my head is some type of counterline to build the chorus. Because in songwriting, you should go from the verse to the chorus. And when the chorus comes, it should be like a flower blossoming in your face. So to build that and to make that happen, you have to add in other sounds to make it refreshing and wonderful. So that's all that is.
What's the bridge of a song?
I love you more than he.
Objection.
I was asking you a more general question. What is a bridge?
What is a bridge?
Yes.
A bridge, what a bridge is to take you from A to B. It is to take you from the verse to another part. It is escapism from hearing the same mundane, trivial, ordinary thing that you've been hearing all the time. Because the ear gets tired of hearing the same sounds. So what a bridge does, it takes you away from all of that. Then when it finally comes back to what you were doing before, it's stronger. It's much stronger.
Does the girl... I'm sorry. Finish your...
It has a much stronger effect.
Does the song "The Girl Is Mine" have a bridge?
Yes, it does.
Could you sing that for us?
It goes, I love you more than he, take you anywhere. And I go, but I love you endlessly, loving we will share. So come and go with me to the town. But we both cannot have her, so it's one or the other. And one day we'll discover that she's my girl forever. Don't build your hopes to be let down, 'cause I really feel it's time that she tell you I'm the one for her. That type of thing.